All right, so here's my new inflatable. This is a Bris, whatever that number is. It doesn't even say Bris on here, but I got it off of Amazon. Anyway, so I got it with the box all tore up. Hopefully, all the parts here. I don't think there's any small parts, and hopefully it's not damaged. Hopefully the boat's not punctured, but this is a pretty big hole here. So let me take it apart and put it together. It'll be my first time. I heard there's some difficulties with it, so let's see what goes on or what happens. All right, so here's my little inflatable. Let's see what I have going here. So I have it kind of set out already. I have it pumped up about, I don't know, maybe halfway or a little past halfway. And you don't want to fully pump it up yet before you put in the floor. So let's look at it real quick. Here's the little bellow pump. It works pretty well. I got tired, but I'm not used to working my legs like that. This is Bris. This is from Amazon. It's the lowest price I could find for this size. And this is a 10.8 foot inflatable. So that's the lowest price I could find that has a hard floor in the middle. Because a lot of them, they have like a inflatable floor in the middle. I didn't want that. I wanted a hard floor. So the floor is aluminum. So let's see, these are the bench seats. And the cool thing is that it's aluminum bench. You know, it's not wood. It's not a wooden bench. Here's the transom. This is, oh, that's wood. So that's definitely wood. So I'm guessing it's marine grade wood right there. It's a little drain plug. Oh, this thing's just a friction fit. There's no screws on it. It's just a friction fit. On the inside here, there's a plate for the outboard. All right, plate for the outboard. I guess this is a reinforcement triangle right here. A little bit of, a little gusset basically. Screws. Yeah, screws on them. This little hook. This is a little safety hook, so that way you hook your outboard just in case the clamp loosens. You don't lose your outboard. This right here, this is where the aluminum floor will go down and it holds it. It doesn't pop up. There's the inflatable keel in the middle right here. So these are where the seat rails are. The seat basically just slides into this thing. It's like it's like this, and it slides into the seat mount. So there's four inflation spots. One is for the right side rear, left side rear, and the front, and obviously the keel. So that's 4 spots there. I think this thing is only to keep the bottom, give that bottom a little bit of a V shape once the floorboard's in. So without this right here, you don't pump this up, it'll be completely flat. It won't have a V shape at all. So here's the paddles, the oars, aluminum tube. It looks like it has a little snap type. Here's a snap. I don't see it. But anyways, it looks like a snap type. Yeah, I feel it. It's right there. Right there where my thumb is right there. So it's a snap type, so that's good. It's not one of those friction type. I don't like those friction types. They don't work very well. They tend to loosen. Here's the rail. Oops, the rail for the floorboard. Once the floorboard attaches, the rail comes together. There's the statement of origin for the boat, so you need this to register your boat. This is I guess a repair kit, I believe. Yeah, repair kit. And these are the floorboards. So let me take these things apart and see what we got there. All right, so there's the aluminum floorboards. Here's the bow floorboard. This is also marine grade wood. So that is wood there. All this other stuff is aluminum. This one doesn't have the. I saw some of the other models. They had like on the very rear piece has like a little strap and a little rubber cover that basically where you set the battery or the gas tank, whatever you want to use for the outboard. But this one doesn't have that. All three of them are the same. All three of these are the same, so it doesn't have any of that. So the board for the bow, floorboard for the bow, and you can flip it either way, it doesn't matter. Whereas the three-piece, the other three pieces, it does matter. You can see right here, this right here, this little extra part that comes out right here. This part is for sliding into the into this right here, like that. So I believe this right here, the part that sticks out right here, this is the top side. So that's the top side, that's the bottom side. So that way it needs that clearance from the bottom for that piece to slide, slide in or snap in, basically. Let's see what else with this thing. I think that's it. Okay, so let's put this thing together. All right, so the last part here, what you have to do is you have to basically tip off both ends and basically make a TP to snap them together, especially when it's new, because this thing is brand new. So everything's very tight, but once you get the boat going and everything breaks in, it kind of settles in and everything stretches out and it fits a lot better. So I gotta TP this side, should come together like so. So when you do this, you have to make sure that your inflatable is not too inflated, otherwise it will cause a lot of interference. Let me deflate it a little bit. So I think I inflated it too much. Okay, it's poppy enough. That's good. Make sure now is that both sides are pretty even with each other, which is not right now. Oh, shoot. So let me show you what that looks like. I want to say even with each other. So here, see this right here, these two? They need to be even with each other, so they all need to line up. So you see that this one's up a little bit more. If I go over here, it's up even more. So so this one basically is a little bit too much to the to my right. Whereas over here, I have more space over here on this side. So I actually need to recenter this. I think my back piece is pretty centered. But who knows? I need to double check it anyways. Need to align that. So let me do that. Oh man, that was exhausting. Ooh. Okay, I got the side rails in. Boy, that was exhausting. The space is so tight down in here. Slide this in. You look at the end here, see the shape of it. See how it has that curvature on the outside. That's for the you know, the side of the boat, because it's curved, right? So because of the bottom being wider, it was very difficult to get in there when it was such a tight fit. I think some people might, when they put this on, they might do it the opposite way, and they put this side on the bottom and the other side on top. I believe that's that's the wrong way, just because again, it's because of the contour of this outside right here. It's in shape with the side of the boat. Because if you do it the other way, it would be like pushing this way, and it would be slack on that side. So it doesn't, that those pieces don't match up like that. At least to my eyes, anyways. And well, I originally had the plates lined up, but while I was putting the bars on, they misaligned again. That made it even harder, right there. But not so bad. Whew, boy, that was a lot of work. So I can't wait to use this thing for a few hours and to break it in. Everything stretches out, and it should be a lot easier to assemble. All right, so there's the boat all fully inflated. Let me lift up the side so that way you can see the bottom of it. See how much of a V it has. Oh, this thing's heavy. Oh, Jesus. There it is. It's pretty good. It's good to me. It's a little bit off center. The balance a little bit off center. Anyways, that's what it looks like. Yeah. Oh. Whew. Well, it's a lot of work. So hopefully in the future, putting this together won't be so difficult once everything settles and stretches out and breaks in. It won't be so bad in the future. That's pretty much a complete boat. Let me put on the paddles, I guess. All right, so there's my Yamaha 250, excuse me, 2.5 Yamaha. So I just picked this up a couple days ago as well. And actually, I just got the boat today. But there it is. That's my setup. Yami 250 or 2.5 with a Bris 10.8 feet aluminum floorboard. The front is marine grade wood. The transom is also marine grade wood, but the bench is aluminum as well. So some of the other brands I saw, they were using marine grade wood on the bench, and I didn't like that. Just, over time I think it would go bad, but we'll see. We'll see how this holds up. So this thing is 0.9 millimeters PVC. So yeah, so this is it. see. Let's do a zoom in view, or zoom out view, I should say, wide angle. Oops, I can't go zoom out. What the hell? I guess not. I guess I can't do on while the camera's rolling. Let me shut it off. Okay, now that's a wide angle. So there we go, there we have it. Again, 10.8 feet. Here's the front tie. I'm gonna have to loop this thing so that way I want to attach to the front sides as well. All three of them are attached together because I don't want to put all the load on one spot. You know that will cause this thing to fail over time, right? So spread the load out a little bit. Do that. So that's the rest of the boat. So I like this model better than some of the other models that Bris has. Some of the other models, they didn't have a. So this, see how this one, the rope and this part right here, it wraps all the way around. So on some of the other models they had, it doesn't do that. It's only like it's like it doesn't even go all the way back here. It stops like over here somewhere, and it only goes up to like about right here. And there's nothing. There's like nothing in the front. Some of them had a little grab loops, but you know this is good. This is fine. This will work. I really can't get on the boat from the front, anyways. It's like, you know, you have to get on the boat from the back. The easiest way is to actually, not from the side right here. People do that, and you know, you can't get in that way. You have to get in from the back, right here, where's the lowest point, and it's not gonna rock so much on you. I don't think. But then what the hell do I know? I don't think I've ever been on one of these. Well, you know, I have been on one of these, but it's a long time ago. And not a hardwood one or hard floor one either. It was just a inflatable floor. But anyways, yeah, this is it. So I think my little Yamaha 2.5 horsepower is enough. It's enough for this boat. You know, some people all wanted to go like 20 miles an hour or something. I'm like, what the hell? Are you crazy? Going 20 miles an hour on this little thing? I'm like, I'd be happy if I could. I'd be thrilled if I could go 5 miles an hour. And I think this thing could probably do 5 miles an hour, which is just by myself, me and my stuff. So this is supposed to be a four person plus one child. I think they say, but I don't see that. You know, maybe. I mean, that's a tight fit. You know, no one could sit on the benches. That means everyone has to sit on the side here. You know, to fit that many people, unless you have a bunch of skinny people. But you know, if it's say 4 people, so this boat is rated for I think about 1,200 pounds, or just over 1,200 pounds. So that you know, that's everything, right? So the boat itself is already 120 something pounds. The motor is 40 plus pounds, so 120, 160, let's say 170, as is what you see right there. 170 plus some more equipment. And me, I'm butt naked. I'm only 135 pounds. So, you know, when I'm wearing all clothes and all that stuff, I'm probably 150 pounds. And plus whatever my gear is, let's say 200 pounds. So this thing was what, let's say round the boat up to 200 pounds. I'm 200 pounds, that's 400 pounds. So that leaves me another 6, 7, 8, 800 pounds. So if each person weighs 200 pounds, that's 2, 4, 6. So that's 600 pounds right there for 4 people, including me. No, including me would be 800 pounds, 8, 9, 10. So let's say 4 people, each person weighs 200 pounds. So that's 800 pounds plus the boat. It's another, you know, everything on the boat and everything is another 200 pounds. So that leaves another 200 pounds. So that's pretty good, I think. I think that's why they say, you know, 4 people plus 1 child. Anyways, so that's my boat. So I'm gonna take it out onto the water. I think this weekend. I think I'm gonna take it out Super Bowl Sunday. I didn't even know it was Super Bowl Sunday until someone, you know, one of my fishing buddies. He's like, I was mentioning to him, oh, let's go clamming because that's when we can have a negative tide. That's why I'm gonna go out Sunday. Well, actually, you know what? Yeah, Sunday. Is it this Sunday? Shoot, now I can't remember. Yeah, I think this Sunday I could go out. We have a negative tide. I think it's around -1 feet or so, or close to 1 feet, maybe -0.8 feet. So that's good enough, I think. You want at least a negative half a foot to go clamming. So I'm gonna go clamming, go out there. I have everything. All I need to do is just get this thing registered. So I'm gonna do that right now. Go onto the California DMV website and fill it in, fill in the paperwork and send it in. Because because in California law, it doesn't matter what kind of boat you have, doesn't matter if it's a kayak, if it has a motor, it doesn't matter what kind of motor, it doesn't matter if it's gas or electric, even a little trolling motor, that only goes like 2 miles an hour or 1 mile an hour, even something like that. Since it's a motor, it requires registration, vehicle registration, because it's considered a motor vehicle. So you have to do that through the DMV. And on top of that, those numbers also, I will have a Coast Guard numbers and all that stuff too, or for the Coast Guard to use, and such. So now this is officially considered a vessel because of the motor. If I take this motor off, I don't use the motor and just use it as a rowboat. I don't need any of that. You don't need any of that stuff. But since you do have a motor, it's considered a vessel. Same thing with sailboats. If you have a sailboat that's, I believe, above 8 feet in length, 8 feet or more in length, you need to register it too. If it's less than 8 feet, then you don't, even if it doesn't have a motor. So that's just the law in California. Let's see what else I'm gonna do with this thing. Yeah, that's it. All right. So thanks for watching.